Welcome to our new to us fifth wheel. It's way worse than we thought. I got some bad news.
Wait, really?
It just like peels off.
That is probably the other worst case scenario, honestly, from buying a used camper.
Welcome to our new to us 2014 Fox Mountain 235 RLS fifth wheel camper. Whenever we bought this, the layout was perfect. The idea was just what we were looking for. But when we got back to the cabin and started going through it, it needs a lot of work. In this video, we're going to take you guys along as we deep clean the inside and the outside and start to uncover some of the major projects that are going to be in front of us over the next few weeks before we can hit the road full time for the next 6 months. We have our work cut out for us and our hands are full, so hopefully you guys are enjoying some of this new camping content because we are ready to be back on the road. This is the first time that Barkley is getting to see the camper because we were on such long travel days that we ended up leaving him with some family for the day. Of course, now that we're back here at the camper and the shop, we get to let Barkley see the new home. Bark, what do you think?
What do you think, Mark? Oh, yeah! He definitely smells the other people who owned it, so he's a little bit confused. So today Connor and I are going to be doing a lot of cleanup along with the next probably 2 or 3 days we're going to be doing cleanup. So it's gonna be busy over here. We're excited to make this ours, clean it up, remove some things, add stuff. And so it begins.
This camper is due for some very deep cleaning on the inside and the outside. Honestly, the shape of the camper on the outside is pretty average. There is some delamination on the front cap and just a couple other spots along the camper, but we were trying to stay pretty budget friendly, especially because we didn't know if a fifth wheel is right for us. So we wanted to start off with a lower priced camper. And besides that part, everything else is in pretty good shape. So our next few weeks are going to get this thing ready for the next year on the road. Hopefully we don't run into any major issues while we go through some things, but I think for what we got it for, and the camper that it is, it's gonna be perfect for us. I'm gonna get it plugged in because the battery setup is very old and I don't know how well it'll stay charged. We might pull it out today and at least just kind of spray it down and get it a little bit cleaner. And then I'm gonna be doing a full wax on the front cap and all the sides, but that's gonna have to be a later date. One of the first things we know we wanna do is to get rid of these recliners here in the back. They're just big and bulky and we would like to have some actual like accent chairs here. So we're gonna take these out and see if we can give them away to somebody in the area that might like them. And once we have that, we'll be able to clean around everywhere, measure and figure out what kind of chairs we can put there. That way whenever the slide comes in, it's not an issue. It used to have a dinette, or I'm pretty sure it did, right here. And that would be nice because we do eat most of our meals in a dinette. But if we can't find something for there, we'll deal with that later. TBD on that, but I guess the couch is fine for now.
First step, bye-bye recliners.
We hope.
Oh, we'll see. So where am I going?
You're just gonna pick up right where you are. That's your bottom there.
Where?
It's tilting this way.
Okay.
And then you're gonna pick up.
It's slippery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're going out. Oh, I thought we were going out straight.
It's not that wide.
Really?
Yeah. Down and then to the left a little bit once your side gets in. Got it. Part 2.
That one.
Yeah, you can do it right there. It's not terribly heavy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's light.
Going better than I thought. At least it fits out the door.
Oh, that's okay. Where do you grab? Hopefully it doesn't rip.
Well, that part's done. If that's the case, you can still turn them sideways, probably. Yeah, 68. Found a pair of chairs on Facebook Marketplace in a town nearby, and they're blue. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, you can.
So we might try to go look at those. they would definitely fit right here, which is a good start.
Yeah, not too big for the space.
I don't think so. They'd be more comfortable though. 'Cause you
Yeah.
can still have them kind of angled at each other if you want to, or spin them around and look at the beautiful view where you're camping. Not bad right now, actually.
Room. Yeah. How tall are they?
It says
Because if they're too short, that would
34 inches high.
Yeah, but that's the back, not
back.
the seat.
So the back's right here.
Well, those are low.
Ideally, we would like to have two kind of accent chairs here that we can move around, and then either a dinette that we can find or just like a table and chairs to go in the slide out. That way we have a place to sit and eat. This, I think, used to have a couch right here. But the problem with that is you have to look into the camper, and we like to look outside. So I don't want to put a couch here and just somewhere else to sit with the table and work. It's going to be a nice touch.
Dining room.
Yeah, kind of a dining room. I mean, it is a dining room. It does have a chandelier, so.
Since we got those recliners out, I'm going to go around and start vacuuming the place. It just needs a really good first layer vacuum. And then from there, I think we might clean the outside of the camper. It kind of depends how today's going, just because it did sit in a shop for a year, so there are a ton of spiders in here. It's quite dusty, so we're gonna clean it thoroughly a couple times, but today we're gonna try to get as much as we can done for a first layer basis and then get more into it. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I was just vacuuming. Connor said, "Can you please come up here and bring the camera?" Okay, I'm here.
So the previous owner had definitely like recoated the roof at some point, which looks for the most part okay, but he taped up with just like Gorilla Tape this thing here, and it's where like an old solar panel port was, and there's just a nice little wasp's nest that I
Oh no.
had to kill one out of. So glad I didn't get stung, but we'll be definitely redoing some of the seams and seals up here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, better than there being a soft spot. That's what I was expecting.
Oh. Well, we're going to pull the camper out of the shop and try to wash the outside. This is going to do two things. One, it's going to clean all of the gunk and the spider webs off of it, but it's also going to give us a chance to practice hitching up the camper again, which is good because we only did it once, and this is our first time to do it by ourselves. So, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be easy. Well, let's get it hooked up.
Yay! I got puppy. Unless you want no. It'll be good. Are you watching me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so far so good. You're good. Good. We did it! No hiccups or anything. We're now backing it up to go clean the outside because that is exactly what it needs right now. Yay! I'm gonna go guide him.
If nothing else, this is going to be a great water leak test. The camper could be in better shape, not gonna lie. All of the seams have to be redone, so before we leave Michigan, I'll have to do all those. But for now, at least, just gonna get it clean, and hopefully we don't find any leaks once we pressure wash the whole thing.
I'll let you know while I'm inside.
Yeah, you're good. You're good eyes, so.
That scrubber is about to be black.
I know.
While Connor sprays the rest of the camper off, I don't think you guys need to watch that whole process. You know how that works. So I'm going to vacuum the rest of the bedroom. Hopefully I don't have to clean out the vacuum cleaner more than once, but I wouldn't be too surprised. This is feeling really exciting and I love being in our new home. Okay, vacuum check. Now I'm going to wipe down all of the surfaces and a little bit of the walls just because there are cobwebs everywhere, and I'm not like lying if I say when I open a cupboard or something I feel like something's gonna jump out on me. It's not that dirty of a camper, but I know it sat for a year, so I'm like what's in here. Luckily nothing so far, but I'm not ruling it out. We also have all of the original documents and everything from this camper, so Connor has some light reading to do. Yeah. There are going to be some things that we cosmetically change just because they are damaged or really scratched up. So thinking this area is going to get a nice little paint job or little wallpaper action. I don't know. Needs some TLC. Just another spider. Okay, while I'm cleaning, I'm having a really hard time kind of cleaning the walls behind these side drapes. And I found out that they actually just Velcro pull off, and that's all that they are. So bye-bye. They're coming down today. Love it already.
Now that the outside of the camper is washed, I'm just going through and kind of sorting some of the items that she left in the camper, as well as cleaning out the storage bays underneath. Overall, not too much of an exciting thing to show with you guys, but I wanted to let you know what I'm doing. The camper looks so much better now that it's actually clean. Still needs a wax though. Good morning. We only have a few hours today that we can really spend over here on the camper, and I figured it was a good time to just kind of keep going through some of the systems. Amelia is going to continue cleaning the inside of the camper. We've got stuff like the front storage bay right here that has all kinds of junk in it. The underbelly storage is nice and clean now, but we still need to go through stuff like the heater, the fridge, the microwave, make sure all of the appliances and stuff like that work and are working properly. We want to make sure that we go through this whole camper because whenever we leave here, we'll be in this thing for 6 or 8 months. So we need to make sure that it's ready for life on the road, and it's getting exciting. We're very nervous to do it in the fifth wheel, but we know it's going to be a good time, and we're honestly so excited to hit the road.
Good morning. I am probably going to still be in the camper cleaning. I'm doing a very detailed clean just because I want to do kind of a one and done clean for the walls and the windows and stuff like that. The floor is going to need multiple cleaning, so is the carpet, but that's where I choose to start. Are we trying to get this couch out? I mean, I'm moving it because of the carpet, but we could just move it once. Okay.
We want to take this couch out anyway, so we figured, well, we can try to do it right now, but definitely big. I don't know how this is going to work. Let me do some measuring real quick.
Okay, we're going to try to squeeze it out and see what happens. If not, Connor will take it apart. You got to stay out of the way, buddy, okay? Just straight.
Let's see.
You want me to lift it up?
Tilt your side back. Try to get it more straight.
Oh, she's going.
Yeah, it's
What,
working.
are you going to be ready?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. This part might be the worst. But...
Yeah, it's gonna have to turn. Worst case, it just drops. You know?
Okay, it's coming out. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, grab.
Let me know if you can squeeze by it all.
Okay.
Down the stairs.
Okay.
Can you?
I can. Do you want to go down with it?
Yeah. I'm gonna tilt it. Yeah, this way probably. Be able to kind of stay on the steps.
Okay. This way, fine.
Yeah, this is just set it right. Honestly, not too bad. Not the lightest couch ever, but I've definitely moved heavier couches, and the fact that it actually fit through the door was impressive.
Fit also is like a loose term. You shoved it pretty good.
Yeah, it's true.
But you did measure it. It was like, what, 24? But with the cushions, it said 25, so a little cushion.
Yeah.
Made it 24.
Productive morning.
Yay!
Turns out we did get one of those fifth wheel hitch stabilizer things. I'm thinking we're planning on not bringing this with us. If we're gonna be making a mistake by doing that and leaving it here, please let us know. I just don't know if we really think this is worth it and if we'll ever really use it. Prove me wrong. Now that all the bays are clean, I'm going around and adjusting some of these slam latches. They have a ton of play in them whenever they shut, so I don't think they're sealing properly against the little weather seal inside. So I'm kind of collapsing the rib nuts a little bit more to give the latch a little more rigidity, and then just working it around until it fits a little better. I got some bad news.
Woo! Scare me. What?
Probably gonna have to resurface the whole roof.
Wait, really?
It just like peels off.
Well, see, that's what I thought when I was pulling that up, but I was hoping not. Wait, really?
Yeah, probably.
All the roof and seals?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So the more time that I spend up on the roof, the more I think that I'm gonna have to kind of recoat the whole thing before we end up leaving. All of the lap sealant over the vents and everything like that need to be redone, and he had applied some sort of rubber roof coating at some point in time, but a lot of the areas are sun cracked, and it just seems like a new roof coating is probably gonna be the best thing for us, which means it's gonna be a lot of work to get that prepped and ready and research what to do best. I don't know. None of the campers that we looked at had great roofs. A lot of them were already, 12, 15, 17 years old. So this was kind of something that we knew was a possibility. But when you get up there and realize that it probably needs a full roof coating, it's not the first thing you want to be doing to your new camper. Not only do we have to get it all off, we then have to prep the roof to take whatever we put back on it. So if you have any suggestions on the best way to reseal an RV roof, please let me know, because suddenly we're going to be in the market for something like that.
Oh my god, it looks like rubber.
It is, yeah. It's probably liquid rubber,
That's crazy.
but
Slow process.
yeah. Thankfully, not like scraping and sanding, and
Yeah.
could be worse, but
But could be better.
could be better.
Other than finding water damage, that is probably the other worst case scenario, honestly, from buying a used camper. You always know that it is in the back of your mind that there are things that are going to need to be changed, but having to scrape off the whole roof, clean it, and then redo it is adding days on our timeline. We already knew buying a camper this late in the year was going to push us later for our travels, and if you know Michigan, it's going to start getting cold up here, and that is when we do not want to be around. So if we can even get out of here by the end of October, we're lucky. So I don't know. Luckily, we don't have plans other than seeing family for Thanksgiving and spending time with Connor's grandma. But I mean, I guess this is what we're going to be putting our blood, sweat, and tears in. We already knew that, but now it's going to be a little bit more back-breaking work than we expected. I mean, oh wow, I still love the camper, so that's a good feeling, but not a good feeling having to redo the roof. Well, good morning. New day here, but we are doing pretty much the same thing we were doing the other day. I finished wiping all of the walls and the cabinets and the ceiling, which was very dusty last time. Now I'm going to slowly make my way into the bedroom. I know that is going to need another deep clean. Just do the same routine I was doing here in the kitchen and living room. And then we got a carpet vacuum cleaner because I can't tell you the last time these were probably ever cleaned, maybe when they were first put in from the factory. So that is going to be disgusting, but also nice to know that we have a nice clean carpet under our feet. So busy day cleaning again. I'm excited. It's going to be just nice once it's clean. And yeah, then I'll probably help Connor a little bit today because that roof is going to take a lot of work, but we both don't need to be up there at the same time. So we're switching off. Okay, I'm cleaning some of these shelves here, and I thought maybe you guys kind of have no idea how dusty this thing is, so I thought I'd just show you. I'm assuming you can see that. I mean, that's pretty gross in my opinion, and that's just one of the cabinets. These other ones over here have spider webs, spiders, and more dust. I don't even want to talk about this fan over here. I don't even know if it works, but it is gross. That's it. I'm gonna keep cleaning. Well, a few hours later, I am finished cleaning the inside of the camper. That was very tedious, but now I know that every surface is just thoroughly cleaned, and when we move everything in here, it's just ready to go. Now I'm gonna go up on the roof and help Connor, because that is another tedious job that really needs to get done. So hopefully the two of us up there makes a little bit quicker of work.